What's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Here today is Christmas Eve, Tuesday, man. We're going to be here. We ain't going to be here too long night. We do got a big game to talk about. I'm going to get into the Chargers a little bit briefly later on. But we do, me and my boy DJ, I'm going to go ahead and let him in here. We are going to recap, a brief recap of the Bills Patriots second half collapse. Let's just say that. A second half collapse. Man, what did you make of the game, and what was your positives from the game, and what were your negatives?
Man, did you see that game? Like, I can't say that that's a Gerard Mayo savior game. Like, that game right there alone probably saved his job. You competing toe to toe with a Super Bowl contender, the MVP front runner. You made them start off slow in their own building, and you came out sparking. I was too damn scared that we was about to win that damn game, Ken.
Bro, we was up 14. Okay, first drive, we marching down the field. I'm like, okay, I said Drake may throw a touchdown. We got to stop from Buffalo. We get the ball back. We driving again, and Ramondre Stevenson scored. I said, look, I had to sip. I was drinking some water. I had to sip my water bottle. I said, hold on a minute now. I said, this too good to be. I said, this too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Then, but Booty, that was a nice catch by Kayshawn Booty. Nice catch. I like a nice catch. He didn't get a lot of separation, but he caught the ball. Now, the Bills were dealing with some injuries, blah, 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 and all that. But still, for us to do that, yeah. So then I said, Ramondre Stevenson ran the ball well. Antonio Gibson ran the ball well. So I said, dang, this is too good to be true. We went down to the half. Before the half, you remember I got it written down. Buffalo drove down the field or whatnot. James Cook scored on the 46-yard run. I said, okay, here are the Patriots I know. These are the Patriots I know, whatnot. So then the second half, they like the bottom, just everything just went crazy the second half. Drake may throw a pick, Martin Stevenson fumble, Gibson fumble, but we recovered that one. We had the fake punt that we did convert. Drake made through the backwards pass from Martin Stevenson. Everything just went down here. I was happy, but I was like, man, why y'all gotta tease me like this, man? Why y'all gotta do this for, man? I knew it was too good to be true.
But I can say the only reason I was scared that we was about to win that game, I wasn't mind to win, but I seen that the Raiders was winning.
Yeah.
I say, hold on,
so that really would have hurt us.
Right, we about to win a game and the Raiders winning. Like, y'all fucking up the draft pick. Excuse my language.
Oh, you good. So that we now I'm gonna get to the draft in a second. Like, how do you think do you think the Bills were into that game, or do you think they were serious about winning? Or think they were kind of slow playing it? I feel like they were kind of slow playing.
I think they thought they was gonna walk through us.
Yeah.
I think they wasn't taking it serious as like if they was gonna come out there playing Detroit Lions, they know they'll have to start off hot, but I still think they wanted to win that game. They know.
Yeah.
But man, it was a good game overall. I mean, we kind of slowed Josh Allen down and stuff like that. And in their own building, that was surprising. But
man, yeah, my positive from the game, Gonzo. I didn't even hear Gonzalez's name all night. You know what? That's a good, because that means nothing's going on over there. Anytime your left tackle or your cornerback, you don't hear their name a lot, they doing something good. If you hear their name a lot, they making a lot of tackles. They either getting beat, penalties, something a lot going on, or no, from left tackle, from lineman position. You hear their name a lot, holding call, they're probably getting beat. If you don't hear those two positions, you don't hear their name a lot, they doing something good. I think Vederian Lowe was pretty good. Jacobs wasn't good. give up
Man,
some pressure. But I mean, that's a he's a practice squad player, so I'm not even getting mad at that. Ben Brown was kind of struggling a little bit. We got the running game going. I'm gonna tell you the drive that messes up. I think it's the drive we went up 14. No, when Drake made through the pick, we was driving. We was up 14-7, I believe. Yeah, we were driving. We could have got a field goal there, made another two-possession game, or we could have scored because Drake May was slinging it. He was looking real good. And I think the interception, it looked like Austin Hooper and Kendrick Bourne or whether they got tripped up. But Drake May is seeing the field really good. Like
man,
none of his interceptions are like, dude, what the hell are you doing that for? No, none of his interceptions are like that. You know what I mean? It's always a tilt pass or he might have overthrew it, but he's like, if he know where he's seeing the field right. Like it's the right read. So that's a positive sign. He got 10 interceptions, 4 or 5 of them tilt passes, a couple of them with overthrows, underthrows, but none of them are just like I think the first one against the Titans. He think he forced one against the Titans, that first one. But man, bro, none of his interceptions, like if you go back and look, he's got the right read. Maybe he just didn't put a lot on it or put too much on it, or the defender just made a better play. So like I like he's seeing the field. He's a good processor too. So next year, I do want him to tone back on the interceptions and turnovers, but I know all interceptions aren't really equal. You don't know. I mean, they kind of come up. Like this year, I'll probably say, I say he got 6 interceptions that are probably on his. The other ones are tilt passes, but it still goes. I think it still goes in as a pick or whatnot. But I say we got about 6 picks this year. But I think for the most part, bro, man, he's the guy. Drake, you can see it. The swagger, the confidence, you can see it. And you don't need 2 or 3 years to find out what you got at quarterback. You literally can see it right there. Like the guy, he's confident. He doesn't get too high, don't get too low. He got sacked one time, but I don't think the pressure was all that this game. Offensive line played pretty good. Like didn't hear Von Miller name a lot. Like I think, man, we got our guy, man. Now we can't mess it up. We got to build around our quarterback.
man. Drake May, man. I'm still stunned by like I knew it, man. I knew it from the day we drafted him. Before all this Jay Dames came up, it was always Caleb Williams and Drake May, top 2 quarterbacks in the draft. But Drake May, man, that just is even kill personality. He got that Justin Herbert, don't get too high, don't get too low.
Just cool, chill, laid back.
Threw one of the toughest touchdown passes I ever seen. Like you couldn't pick that nowhere. You couldn't pick that better, man. He put it right there to where only Kayshon Boutte can catch it in a very small window. Like, and he didn't get too high about that. You see, like any other quarterback would have celebrated, jumped up and down, ran to the side.
Kayshon Boutte, shout out Kayshon
Oh,
Boutte.
Kayshon.
Like he balled out. He balled out this game.
Right.
What like 5-6 catches, 90-something yards. That's the most wide receiver yards from a Patriots receiver. Don't know when.
Man, he could have had 100. You didn't see that ball Drake made through, and it
When
basically
was the last time a Patriots wide receiver had 100 yards?
probably Jacoby Myers.
Nah, you know when I think it was? I think it was, I don't know if you remember this game. It was a 2022, the Matt Patricia year. Devontae Parker went off on the Ravens. You remember that game? I think that's
Oh,
you remember. Yeah, Devontae Parker went off that game.
I
I
remember
think I don't think he had a touchdown, but he was making big plays.
a big play after
I,
big
I
play.
think that's the last time we had a 100-yard wide receiver, I believe.
The fact that you remember that, I remember that you brought that up.
Bro, our memory is like a daggone, like a playbook, bro. I'm like, I got that Sean McVay memory, boy. I'm telling you, yeah, like, I think it was Devontae Parker, bro. That's
But
what
yeah,
I think it was.
Dan Drake,
I'm
man,
gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google that.
Dan Drake across Josh Allen, man. You just said you see that Patriots versus Bears gonna be cinema for the next couple of years.
Oh yeah, and they feel us already, man. I'm already hearing like they, bro, Buffalo, but they better get their stuff together because we coming. I mean, we bit like I said earlier last week. I love what he's doing. I was on a show last night and we talked about Drake. Man, the guys I was on. Shout out to the Sports Lounge podcast too. We was on TikTok and a few other things last night. But bro, like the fact what Drake May's doing with no talent around him. Just watch till he get like a T. Higgins or somebody out there. Maybe even DK Metcalf. Get a Travis Hunter. I thought about this. Trade a 2nd-round pick to Seattle for DK Metcalf.
Look,
Take Travis Hunter at number 2. You ain't got no 2nd-round pick, but you got a 3rd. What you want to do?
That second pick, man, I'm trading that back, man. Look, just think about it.
Okay.
Raiders. Raiders at pick 6, say they don't win no more games or they stay out the top 3, top 5. You don't think they gonna offer a first round pick, they first round pick this year, another one, and maybe they second round pick, and then boom, you trade back to 6. Or if they stay there, you draft left tackle Kevin Banks. You,
Okay.
you trade that second round pick that they gave you for DK Metcalf, and then you like. I just feel like, man, that second pick, man, I won't even stick and pick no more. I won't.
Bro,
Just
it's
because
just see me. Maybe it's me because I want the flashy thing.
I know I
Like I
want.
want the like, bro. Imagine two athletes like DK Metcalf and freaking. Oh my, bro.
I
Hey,
want that.
put this in the Super Bowl. Put
Okay,
this in the Super.
okay. Put it like this. Say we
What's
go
up,
and
Jamari? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe to YouTube, man. Appreciate it.
say we go in free agent and fill out a left tackle position. We go in there and beef up the defense, get some vets on defense, and we get T Higgins or something. Boom, I'm cool with Travis Hunter.
But check this out, though. Check this out. Okay, okay. Repeat what you just said.
Go in free agent and sign a left tackle for like a Cam Robinson for 1 year, since this ain't even a draft class that got a top tier left tackle. So go in free agent and sign a left tackle for a 1 year deal. Uh, See if you can get T Higgins, beef up the defense a little bit, and then I'll flirt with Travis Hunter.
So
And
you only want Travis Hunter. Let me get it. You only want Travis Hunter if we can sign T. You don't just want Travis Hunter
right,
without T.
I
Okay.
want
Why is that?
I will okay. Matter of fact, I don't want Travis Hunter if we can't find a reliable left tackle in free agency. Give me a reliable left tackle in free agency for 1 year, and then, I mean, yeah, I would want I would want a big body receiver alone, Travis Hunter. But just think about it. You see what Drake May doing with the receivers we got. I really came to the realization if we had a decent
We can
offensive line,
make it easy. We can make it even easier on him, though.
yeah, you're right. Like you can go both ways with it. You can say, oh, he'll be killing the lead with a weapon, or he all he need is a offensive line to get him some time and get him a decent weapon. But I'm not out on Travis Hunter. Don't get me wrong, but I look at the idea of trading down and
But check this out. The beauty of having a top three pick, which we're probably going to have, unless the Giants, I don't know who the Giants play this week. Unless the Giants win a game or something. I think they got the Colts, I think, or something. The beauty of having that is the fact that no, did the Giants just play the Colts? No, the Colts played the
not
Titans.
they play the
Colts played the Titans. Yeah, they played the Colts this week. The beauty of having that top three pick, you can't mess it up.
you
Now, if
can't.
you start messing around trying to get cute and trade back, and then you saw we just took Jalen Pope. What has he done for us? Let it rock. I mean, do you trust Elliott Wolf to make the right decision, trade him back, and make it like it's easy to trade back, but it's not easy to make the right pick.
Man, I say that I'm starting to think that receiver coach from Washington done got in Elliott Wolf head and told him to take Jalen Pope, because
I never thought about that.
I never knew why we took him that early when nobody was
I
high.
didn't see it like I didn't really see, even when I watching them play. McMillan, he was nice. I think McMillan would have been nice with us.
He's a burner. Jalen,
And
I didn't understand to take Jalen Pope over Adonovan, A.D. Mitchell, or Lad McConkey. I never understood that.
so those are the only two guys that you would have taken in place of Pope.
I mean,
Because
I heard we tried to trade back in
to
to
get
get
Leggett.
to get Leggett, but I wouldn't have took Polk over Lad McConkey and A.D. Mitchell, because them the next two receivers that went after him.
Well, AD Mitchell, to be fair, AD really ain't done much in Indianapolis.
I seen him catch a deep ball last week, but yeah, he haven't done much. But I can see why you didn't take Lad McConkey, because he's a slot guy. You got Pop Douglas, and you probably would have been trying to juggle up how that's going to work out. But still, though, man, look what Lad McConkey doing with Justin Herbert. Of course,
So I'm looking right now. Hold on. Where we at? Let me see. We took Jalen Polk at 14. No, okay, he was the 14th receiver off the board. The 15th receiver was Javon Baker off the board. Malik Washington, Ted Walker, Let me see. Hold on, is this right? Hold on. I'm trying to see when they got off the board. It's not showing me. Okay, Marvin Harrison was the first. Malik Neighbors, Dunze. Lad McConkey was, I guess, was he the fifth receiver off the board?
No, it was Marvin Harris, Malik Neighbors, Adunze, Brian Thomas,
Yeah, this right here can't be right here. I'm looking at the NFL draft wide receiver rankings. But
Lad.
okay, yeah,
Wait, Harrison, Neighbors, Adunze, Thomas,
Thomas.
Wordy, Leggett,
Yeah, this ain't right. Yeah,
Lad
I don't know
McConkey.
what rankings this is.
So
Yeah,
Pope was the ninth.
yeah, Pope was Pope was the ninth receiver. I would have took Jalen McMillan. Brendan Rice, he ain't really did nothing with the Chargers. I like Jacob Cowan. I liked him. Jamari Thrash, Anthony Gal, Luke McCaffrey from Washington. Ted, I would have paired hell. I would have took Ted Walker, and you still could have had Javon Baker.
Man,
Uh,
with that second round pick, I would have took a left tackle or something else.
yeah,
If you was gonna reach on Jalen Pope, you should have just took somebody
because
else
Lad McConkey went in the second round, right, or third round?
second round. He went before Pope. But like we traded the pick to the Chargers and the Chargers drafted Lad McConkey.
Man, see, that's what I'm like. We mess around, trade them back, and we ain't even take it. That's why I don't trust them. The dad gonna trade back. I don't trust them. We'll mess around and trade back. We'll trade back to six and take freaking James Pitt. Now nothing to get. I like James Pitt for Tennessee. I do like him. He's explosive. But we'll do all that, trade him back to like 6 or 7 and take that on James Pierce or something like that.
Man, if they
Like
do, hey, I'll be up there, Boston. I'll be up there.
AD Mitchell hasn't done much, but he has much more. Oh yeah, way more upside.
There you go. Way more much.
AD looked like he could be a dog, like quarterback. But like, man, I think AD would have been decent with Drake May. And he's a true X too. He's an X.
Drake May would have feasted with AD.
And you still could like you still like if I was to go back in it, I would have took Lad McConkey and took a flyer like on a Ted Walker. Those would be my two receivers. Instead of Polk and Baker, I would have took Lad McConkey and Ted Walker. You get Lad McConkey a menace in the slot. He can help out with Pop. And then you got Ted Walker. He got chemistry with Drake May from Carolina. If we could go back on, I would have got those two wide receivers. Or either I could have did like an AD Mitchell. I don't think you could do AD and Lad because they went too close behind each other. But I would have did like an AD Mitchell, maybe like a what's the kid Malachi McCourley, something like I would have did something like that. Like I would have got two different receivers if we could go back on it. But Jalen Pope, I didn't see it with him in college. I just didn't, man. I think Taquan Thornton had a better first year with us than what he's having.
I was telling somebody that the other day.
Facts, I agree. Ken. Yeah, appreciate it. But like I felt like I would have took like a Lad McConkey and like still got my two receivers, but I would have changed the names. Give me Lad and give me Ted Walker. Ted Walker. Pair Ted Walker with Drake May, college teammate, and you got Lad McConkey.
Man, let Drake May do the drafting this year, man.
No, let Evan Lazard do the drafting.
Right, man. But I can say I know. I feel like I wouldn't even say Wolf had a bad draft overall. Like, I mean, you want to see more from the rookies, but Pope, yeah, that's a head scratcher. But give me, I think Layden Robinson and Caden Wallace can become into
I
decent.
think Caden can play. We just got to get him on the field. I think Caden Watts can play
Oh,
right time.
but this week, because Jacobs, get him out of
And
there.
Jacobs has been solid for us. You know, he really
I
won't
mean, yeah,
won't awful for where we got him for what we got him for.
yeah, you can't ask for much from a practice squad player, but you got to see what Caden Wallace got. You got to see what he got, man. Play him this week. See what you got in
What's your dream offensive line for next year, week 1?
week one. Okay, you asking me. Give me Cam Robinson,
He's in Jacksonville or Minnesota.
Minnesota. They
Okay,
on him back. Give me Cam Robinson,
at left tackle.
left tackle.
So you giving him a 3-year deal or 1 year? What kind of deal you giving him?
I'm giving him a 1 year deal just so we can get about a year.
Okay,
If we play good, you can extend him. You always can do that. But Cam
okay.
Trey Smith from Kansas City,
At guard.
yeah, left guard. I mean, you're gonna have David Andrews back or Cole Strange at center.
I think we good in the guard. We got so many. We good in the middle. I think.
A win,
When you at right guard.
and then Wallace. If not Wallace, if Wallace don't show you nothing, then man, you can find the right tackle in free agency, a reliable right
Yeah, yeah. So really, we really only need about two linemen
two
on
line,
our.
two linemen, left guard and left tackle, main two.
Okay, okay. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah,
Even
I can dig that.
you asked me what I want the receiver core to look like, man. Give
Yeah.
me T Higgins. But say if that's your line right there, give me T Higgins, Travis Hunter, Pop Douglas,
Mm.
Kayshawn Booty. Them all four. I trade Kendrick Bourne, but
Yeah.
them
KB, get on out of here. You laugh. He play around too daggone much for me, man. Every time I see now, I don't like every time I see him, he's always smiling or something like I want somebody like you remember Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant was a dog. That's my guy. Was a freaking dog. I want somebody with like that daggone Brandon Marshall, like that daggone always ain't like just ready to go. You know that go. I like that attitude. Like Kendrick Bourne too daggone happy. Like you drop a pad, you smiling and like come on, man. I don't like the body language of Bourne. Like, I'm not gonna say Bourne overrated, but we can do so much better than Bourne. Like, give me. I like what you T Higgins at X, Travis Hunter at the Z, Pop in the slot. Man, that's a top 10 core. I think. I think that's top 10, bro.
easily. And then
And then your fourth receiver, he can is Kayshawn Booty. You let Polk and Baker battle it out, rotate in at 5 or 6. I mean, because you got to keep. You probably gonna keep 6 wide receivers for depth anyway. And just man, that's how I let it go. I let Booty battle out for that. I let Booty, Pope, and Baker all them battle out for that fourth wide receiver next year.
yeah, man, you gotta go look at that video. Kendrick Bourne, I think he was on TikTok live or Instagram. He was like, he said, "Hey T Higgins, wherever you at, come on
Oh,
to
for
the."
real? When was this?
This was yesterday. I
Bro, you
just
gotta send me that, bro.
I'm gonna send it to you after we get
Yeah,
out.
send me that. That's crazy.
He was like, man, you and Drake made a T Higgins sound good. The thing about Kendrick Bourne that I love, man, he don't care about himself. Like he telling you, like Drake made a T Higgins sound good. Like
I just feel like we can do better than Bourne. Well, I mean, he's saying that Bourne might not even be there, man. He might not even. No,
I
he's saying that and
I
he might not even be there, bro.
looking at the comments, there was like Bourne might not even be there. He
Yeah,
talked
because you ain't gonna have all them wide receivers like that.
and Kayshawn Booty, man, let Kayshawn Booty have another game how he did. I'm gonna know something.
Yeah, I see it right now on Twitter that he recruited on Kendrick Bourne. He said it ain't what it seems. It's gonna be lit. I
Yeah.
see it, man. Give me, bro, man. Cause I think if we just get T, but we don't get Travis Hunter, I think we okay. But I do want some insurance with T Higgins. I don't trust them hamstrings. I don't. I'm keeping one eye open, one eye closed on T Higgins, bro. I swear, cause he seemed like I don't think he'll be bad like Juju Smith Schuster was for us, but he seemed like the part like he seemed like the you pay him and then you're gonna have to babysit him during the year with his hamstring and I'm no boy that it scares me. I would still go Travis Hunter, man. I would.
I
I would
def
Travis Hunter too.
I definitely would.
I think we need to remake that whole top of the wide receiver depth chart. Remake it all.
Right.
In case Sean Booty is your fourth wide receiver, he's getting the third or fourth corner. Like, come on, man. Like the receivers we got now, they'd do better if we had like an alpha, like a diva, like a one. Cause everybody slot down. Now you got, for instance, we're playing the Dolphins. Ramsey a number one corner. So, and we got T. Higgins. Ramsey gonna be on T. Higgins. Whoever their second corner is, I think it's Kendall Fuller. He's gonna be on probably Pop Douglas or Case or Hunter. And then Pop gonna be on they like it's a mismatch now. So that's why we need that alpha number one. Real quick on the defense, how you feel about the defense, man? Marty Marpu balled out.
What? Yeah.
Balled out. That was a crazy play he did in the end zone. But other than that, he balled out though. Marty Marpu balled out. Let's see. Draft Travis. Trade next year's first and second for D. That's what I was saying earlier, Des. I was like, bro, trade. I don't know about the second and the first now.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, I give him a second. I give him a second for DK. Cause I think DK in a contract year. Give him a second for DK Metcalf. You got your ex. He's still young. You take Travis Hunter because you still got your first round pick. You stick now. Remember, you got 2 third round picks because you got the trade for Matt Judon. So you can package that if you want to move up for a tackle or whatnot, or you can just sit tight for a whole round and see what happens in the 3rd round. You still got about 7 picks left. This all this depends on what they do because in free agency, if they solve a lot of their needs, those picks ain't gonna really matter like that. You feel me?
Man,
A lot of them ain't gonna matter.
they can turn this around in 1 year.
They can, bro. I'm telling you. It
They
depends on. I think we're gonna find out a lot about this team come middle of March.
You start all season off by firing Covington. First
Yeah.
two.
You think
Gerard,
AVP is back?
I think so, man. He was getting creative.
It seemed like he could be a scapegoat though.
Man, they
But
betting on
they better keep him, bro. Cause I don't want to change up the offense, man. That
Drake.
nah.
Drake May all them you seen what they said after the game? Hunter here and Drake May, how they like they keep talking loud about AVP.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope he's back, man. I think he deserves to be back, man. You
They
don't want to keep switching it up. You want to do like you did Mac Jones.
At least give him 2 years with AVP. Then we can talk about someone new next year. But until then, man,
I
you
mean, if
got
you telling me you're gonna bring some young offensive mind in, like a Nick Haley that come from McVay or something like that, I would consider it. But man, just stick it with A because it's been good with AVP.
Nick Kelly ain't come here. They tried to get him here last year. They say, well, according to Greg Bedard, he ain't like what the Patriots' future plans was. Like,
Hmm.
but yeah, man.
It's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, Marty Marpu balled out on the defensive end. Keon White is kind of gonna miss him, but I wouldn't worry about it because I think that he's gonna be better once you get more talent around him. I mentioned that on the last show. Keon White be a better player once you got Barmore healthy. Maybe you bring back in Darkway. Maybe you add like an Abdul Carter or you. It's a good defense. That's a good defensive line class. So maybe you do something. I think Keon White will begin to come on there. Hey, it's a few of y'all in here. Hit that like button on YouTube. Please give me that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. But I think Keon White would be even better. I think he got like 6 sacks this year. He'll be even better once he gets more talent around him. Sound like we said about the offense, the wide receivers. To be honest, AVP can't do much with the offense when the O line is looking how it is. True, is he kind of held back a little bit.
Nobody don't talk about AVP until the O line started coming. Like, what
Yeah,
you?
he
Why
was
you?
in his bag that first half. Now,
Why you run the ball right there, AVP? I mean, I see the vision. Your O line can't block. They can't hold up.
yeah, he was in his bag that first half, man. I also think that shout out to the tight ends, Austin Hooper and freaking Hunter Henry. They been balling this shit, and I didn't see it with Hooper. I didn't think Hooper could do that, man.
That's one of Elliott Wolf's greatest all season moves right there.
Hooper, Gibson,
I
yeah,
I know people want that move to needle tight end. I think Jaheim Bell will like soon work his way up to be that.
yeah.
But
Here we are. The fact he being active and he getting out there a little bit, that's a positive to me.
I like the hands we got in the tight end room. It seems like
Yeah, yeah,
here and Austin Hooper being targeted, they don't drop that damn ball, man.
yeah, yeah. I sound like Drake May saying yeah, but yeah, man. I think like I like what I seen for Hooper. Bring Hooper back next year. He deserves it. Bring Hooper back. Bring him. But you are still trying to upgrade it for the future, though. I think we right there, but we ain't far. But we really need a pass rusher though. Cause I wouldn't like if we let's just say we trade back and take Abdul Carter. I run the card up there and do it. I would not be. Yeah, Abdul Carter is a dog. He is a dog, man. So I'm fine with Carter or I want Hunter because I want Hunter. But I'll be fine with Abdul Carter, bro. I wouldn't even be mad about that, bro. Cause we just need blue chip.
Yeah,
Like
I be
you can't trust them to keep trading back because you don't know if they're gonna take the right people. You got
right.
all these picks, but you messing up the picks.
You're right
So
about
I'm tired of us doing like last year. The obvious pick was to take Lad McConkey. He was sitting right there. You're gonna go and get Jalen Pope. This year, don't overthink it. Don't do too much. The obvious pick is Travis Hunter. Take the obvious. Don't get too crazy. Just take it, and we're worried about what he gonna play and all that once we get him in training camp. Just take the obvious pick. You
you're
need
right.
blue chip talent. That's all you need, bro. But man, this off season, like it's gonna be crazy because we're gonna have this conversation on podcast shows, everything. Like, is it Travis Hunter? Do they trade back? Is it like it's gonna be? And we're gonna get tired of hearing it by the time free agency start. But it's about to get crazy. This last all season, it was which quarterback they're gonna get, what they're gonna do with the quarterback. I even heard somebody say we was gonna take Joe Alt at 3 or something like that. Like, if we get to see Joe Alt and Lad McConkey in a couple of days, and just watch Lad McConkey have a big game. Watch Lad McConkey, boy, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. But like this last offseason, it was about the quarterback. Which quarterback they're going to get, how they going, I mean, what they're going to do at quarterback. It won't. Nobody cares about the other picks. This year, you got your quarterback. Now it's going to be like what they're going to do with number 2 pick. Is it Travis Hunter or they're going to trade back? I can't wait, bro. It's going to be a lot. And it's going to be a lot of rumors coming out. And then, but them GMs, them coaches, they watch those NFL mock drafts. They do.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they watch them mock drafts where people got there because I heard it. I think I seen it last year on ESPN that somebody one of the coaches said they watch it sometimes or whatnot. They watch TV. They watch some shows. They watch the mock drafts. Sometimes the mocks be right, but most of the time the first few picks, the mock drafts normally had those right because they had Drake May going to us like on so many mocks last year. So most of the time they got like the draft really starts like this year. I think the draft starts with us because we know the Giants going Shador.
right.
Okay, no, we're not for sure what the Patriots are going to do, but we probably think it's early. They probably go Travis Hunter. I think this year, like the first 3 picks are normally accurate from a mock draft. It's like okay, Giants Shador, because it's probably going to be Giants 1. I don't see us beating the Chargers. I don't see that happening. And then Buffalo, I'm hoping we're gonna pick this game in a minute. I hope the Steelers beat the Chiefs tomorrow because that's going to force Buffalo to play all out the final week of the season. Nobody's talking about that. If the Chiefs win tomorrow, Buffalo not going to play that final game. And now we might still could lose to Mitch Trubisky. I'm just saying we might still could lose to Mitch Trubisky, but that's something to keep an eye on. If you're watching the game tomorrow, you need to be rooting for the. I'm hoping the Steelers win because Kansas City got to play. They got to play it out. They can't afford to lose or whatnot. So I'm hoping it go like that because Buffalo's going to have to play. So pretty much, if the Steelers win tomorrow, we can pretty much lock in the number 2 draft pick because we ain't gonna beat the Chargers. We ain't gonna beat Buffalo the final week.
Right.
We're gonna have to be rooting for Mitch Trubisky next week, man. We are to beat us. It's weird, but that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna be crazy. I hope Lad goes off again so the coaches can see what they missed out on. I can see that happen, Jamar. Aside from the Patriots, this might be the first class where all the quarterbacks have long careers. Jury's still out on McCarthy. Yeah, I think McCarthy's gonna be all right because I like the Vikings coach. What's his name? Is it O'Connell? Oh, yeah, Kevin O'Connell. I like the Vikings coach, man. Man, look what he did with Kirk Cousins. Look what he's doing with Sam Darnold. Even last year, they had I think Kirk was out, and they had what's the guy name? I can't think his damn name. He's daggone. He went to the Cardinals. He played quarterback at Tennessee. Josh, I can't think his name, but they had him playing and whatnot. Like that scheme coaching does a lot. Scheming coaching does a whole lot. I think JJ McCarthy is going to be good. He have a whole full Josh Dobbs. He gonna have a whole full off season this year. So I think they'll be all right, man. Can't wait to see JJ next year, man. How do you think JJ would have did with the Patriots? It was a rumor going around that we was going to get him too.
Another. I feel like he like a Matt Jones that can run. Like
I think he got a little strong. I think his arm's stronger.
I would have cried if he drafted JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, but man, it's gonna be interesting. Man. I can't wait, man. We can probably gonna come back on Thursday night. Oh yeah, let's pick these games right quick. Chiefs and Chiefs and Steelers. Who you got? Not who you want, but who you got.
Who I got?
Yeah, who you think gonna win tomorrow night?
Chiefs.
I think Chiefs, but I can see Pittsburgh coming off 2 straight losses. I can see them kind of get going. And I got the second game, Baltimore and Houston. I think Baltimore should beat the Texans. And yeah, I think Baltimore beats. I think Baltimore beats Houston. DJ's phone probably went out whatnot. But I think if Kansas City loses to the Steelers, that's a win for the Patriots because now Buffalo has to play the final game. They have to play. They got to play it out. They have to. So and then they got to beat the Jets on Sunday. They beat New York, but then they have to play that final game. They can't rest, and it's possible we still could lose the to Buffalo with Mr. Trubisky in. It's definitely possible, but they have to play that game out. They have to play it all the way out. So it's gonna be real interesting to see what happens there, man. It's gonna be real interesting to see. Um, it's gonna be weird playing on Saturday. I actually think the Chargers matchup. I think it's a good matchup. The defense line pretty good with Khalil Mack, both. They got some decent line. We all know about Derwin James. I ain't too familiar with that corner. I know they got Cam Hart and Fuller, but I just want Drake May to play good against the Chargers. And I'm gonna go deeper into this game on Thursday. I want Drake May to play good, cut down on turnovers, and just still probably come out short. I think the Chargers are fighting for a playoff spot. They got to win one of their next two games to get in there or whatnot. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there for the Chargers. Justin Herbert should come in and do his thing. Just I'm interested in seeing how May matches up going up against that Chargers defense and mentoring those guys. They do a good job scheming things up on defense, and you'll see if he can go hit throw for throw with Justin Herbert. So that's what I'm waiting to see. But that's gonna be it for the night, man. DJ had to get off early. Phone probably had some phone issues. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate all y'all. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas Eve to you all. Hope y'all stay safe or whatnot. Open up your gifts. And like nowadays, Christmas is for the kids. It's not really for the grown folks or whatnot. It's mainly for the kids. But I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Be safe. Open up your gifts. And hey, just be chill, man. Get ready for the game on Saturday. I will be going live again Thursday night before the I ain't gonna go live tomorrow night. Go live Thursday night. We'll be going live Thursday night to talk about breaking down the Chargers and the Patriots matchup. But I appreciate all y'all joining me tonight. Y'all have a good night, man.